It's always a big pleasure to be here at Coachella. I think it's really the biggest festival in the world. I think. It is really the biggest festival of the world. Music.
I don't know
music
if it
one.
is. It feels like it is, huh?
It feels well. I haven't saw another festival such as this big at a TV or any other medium. I have come to Coachella 3 times. The 3 times I have passed many obstacles. There always have happened bad things. Just to name one, about 2 hours ago, just when we arrived by car to the parking lot, or tire, ¿cómo se dice? Ponchar llanta? Punked or tire.
Oh, popped.
Just 2 hours ago, when we arrived to the parking lot, our tire popped. So we have a spare tire, so we changed it. But that one, the first time, policeman at the border crossing didn't give me permit. I just came here, whatever it took.
So wait, you got stopped at the border?
No. When you have a visa, a Mexican visa for border crossing visa, you have to have a special permit to pass I don't know what miles. So you need to request a permit to get to Coachella, because Coachella it's far away from the frontier. So the policeman didn't give me that permit, but that didn't matter because I was late, and that night they weren't checking. There weren't there any checkpoint police officers.
So wait, now that you're here though, how do you feel?
How do I feel right now? I feel great. Nine Inch Nails is one of my favorite bands. It's really awesome when there's so many people sharing music, sharing art, sharing youngness, sharing modern music, because this festival isn't about any kind of music. This festival is about rock, electronic, and hip hop, I think. And you can really interact with almost anybody here, because they share your same interest, at least in music. So I see that all people are nice people here. All people are willing to talk with you. All people are willing to help you. All people are willing to party with you.
How many years have you come here?
I have come to Coachella 3 times. This is my 3rd. I have came to Coachella 2002, 2003. No. 2002, 2004, and now 2005. I think this is my best Coachella ever, because now I have been prepared for the trip, for the stay, and for party. I think it's pretty cool being here. I think it's pretty cool to be young, and I think it's pretty cool to love music.
I guess just being, out here, the condos are really cool. If I played golf, I'd be in heaven, but I don't. So, just Mario Golf.
As far as the festival goes, this is probably the best lineup I've seen in any festival I've ever been to. I mean, you go to festivals in Europe and some of them are really cool, but most of them are, the lineup is really bad. Like, you'll get a lot of just bands that just are so mediocre, and finally it seems like this festival is kind of reaching out for like people that are trying to be original and do something that a little more artistic, and
Definitely. It's an amazing lineup.
Yeah.
I think major labels are kind of realizing realizing that they're going to need to change their format and really expand the range of the music that they're putting out because of things like file sharing and stuff like that, and even maybe just kind of allow file sharing to happen. And I think I'm starting to think that the nature of what a record is going to change. You know, what people, a record isn't going to be just music anymore. It's going to be some kind of like enhanced media and stuff like that. And I'm kind of excited about it because it really challenges us as artists to create more stuff and to be a bit more daring.
So what do you like about Coachella? Like, why did you decide to come back and play again?
Well, the girls and the heat, you know. I'm just being honest. No, but we got asked, which is nice, you know, and we're on the main stage this time for some reason. So.
Is that nervous? Is that nerve-wracking?
Well, you think it isn't, and then you go for your lunch and you realize it feels a bit like the Last Supper or something. You never digest your food very well, and it's a pity because the food always looks really delicious, and then I can never really eat before a show or something. But you get a bit of an existential crisis because you see the Cure, you see the Radiohead, and you think, what the fuck, you know? A pub band from Glasgow. What are we doing now?
You know, man, there's nothing like California desert.
It's close to home. It's home. It's gonna be home and feeling it, you know. Yeah. You know, I mean, like feeling the love at home. See, in Europe, man, they play a lot of different musics, and it all be in one radio station. You know, you might hear some African and some American, some R&B, and you know, on the same station. So I mean, this festival kind of reminds me of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go anywhere. It's all right here. So I mean, that's cool. I think that's healthy music. Good to see, you know, some bands that we listen to at these festivals, you know, with the mixture of the music. Very good.
I think it's the only way to have it, man, and really get a good cross section of people here. You know what I mean? Unless you just want one group of people, man. When you have a bunch of different groups, it brings a lot of different people and exposes them to different musics they wouldn't usually hear. And I see a lot of that going on every after every show. People getting turned on to different music. It's really cool. It's brave, and it's a great way to have a festival.
We take bikes that have been wonderfully discarded by a wonderful disposable society, and we make ultracycles. And we take bikes that people throw in the alley and make tall bikes, choppers, long bikes, and etc. And we've been a bike club for about 8 years now. It's all pedal powered. There's no motor, there's no gas, there's nothing expended except for human power. You have the regular bicycle community, which, you know, it's community. They eat granola bars and they see how many miles they can bike a day. We're not your anal spandex, obviously. We're kind of more into the fun. And we try to like say, look, you know, here's a vehicle, a bicycle, a very versatile machine. The bicycle's been around for a long time, and it's something that everybody can share. And it crosses class, it crosses social, and all these kind of standards. So it's something everybody can identify to. We don't care if our audience are conservative Republicans or whatever. To us, it's like we just want to perform and do our show and let everybody have fun. Anybody who provides some sort of vehicle to bring like the fringe groups or whatever to the table so the average person can see it and never experience, you know, where normally they'd never be able to see this kind of stuff. And so Coachella is another vehicle that provides that, you know, thing, that bridge between the crazy freak artists in our society and you know, people who are like not normally would not be able to see that kind of stuff, and that's what's fun.
This is Afsane, and it's Journey of the Dragonfly, and it's kind of a welcoming people into Coachella Music Festival. The actual carvings in the tail are Farsi, and it's a poetry from Rumi. And it's all about transformation, because the dragonfly starts out as a larva in the water, and then it grows its wings and becomes earth instead of water.
Have people responded to that? Has anyone picked up on that and talked to you about
Yeah,
that?
like a lot of people can read the language and stuff, and they're like, oh my God, this is so awesome. People are thanking us for having it here, because they're like, this is the best the Coachella. And we're like, that's awesome. Like for me, that's really awesome because like it's interactive for me. Like I want people to like be able to participate with the art and to go up to it and be like, whoa, it's cool, you know? Because I don't really get to see what it's like until actually it's in an event like this where people can be around it. Everybody wants to know if it's about to take off.
Is it about to take off?
It is.
I hope so. Look at her.
War Pigs Amsterdam, maybe first orgasm, then half Jack Raleigh.
Great. That's fine.
I'm gonna make a little one for my keyboard. I'll have to put it on to this offense.
What's them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gravity. If you see me flailing or saying no, 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 don't go into gravity because it means I have to do a monitor adjustment.
Okay.
Because I don't know how that's gonna sound.
You got it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
War Pigs, Hamster Spam, Half Jack, Girl. I'd almost rather just skip it all together and make sure that you get a long fucking Half Jack solo. Let's just not even say. Let's just say we'll definitely skip it.
Okay. We'll just feel it. Like,
Well, we can because.
No, I mean we'll feel the half Jack thing if we end a few minutes early. Ah. I'm gonna go see that shit.
We're a good band.
That's what I've heard.
Try. Shit. Forgot. So, Brian, when we were in Europe makeup hunting, and I remember how I went out and tried to buy all sorts of makeup.
Yules.
There's a white cake foundation makeup that if you put it on over the
Base.
the base, actually it looks really nice. I did it last night. Cool. You can try it. Everything's gonna fucking immediately melt off anyway, but
I sort of like that.
yeah. Yes. It's nice.
The amazing melting band.
But that tent is gonna be packed because it was. I tried to see it. MIA was in the same tent. I think. Oh no, it was Kasabian. And you couldn't get in. And that was at like 4 o'clock. Oh.
I'm sad we missed Phantomus. They headlined the Mojave last night.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Their new record is crazy. It's got all these like cartoons samples.
Have it with you?
I did.
10
I might.
minutes, guys.
Thank you, Em.
They do like them.
Yeah, it's the standard set that. It just smooths it all out.
Makeup tips.
It's pretty amazing.
Mm.
Pretty amazing scenery, at least. Couldn't believe walking out into the. Especially since we came in on the bus, we couldn't really see what anything looked like.
Yeah.
You go out there and palm trees in one direction and mountains in the other.
In addition to being performers, are you guys also big Coachella fans?
We had never been here. We'd never been here, but we'd heard about it and heard about it and heard about it.
I'm a big fan now.
I'm a totally big fan now. Yeah, the only large, deep regret I harbor is that we had to spend our whole day doing press and not wandering around seeing the bands, which is the way it should be in real life. You got that?
What?
The set list thing's all okay?
Yep. 8 minutes.
Great.
Yeah.
I have nasty boo-boos on my head from the bandage.
It's because he's a hardcore drummer.
I'm had.
Hardcore. Do you have any idea how far away we are from each other? You don't know, do you? Okay.
I could call Dave,
Listen,
maybe?
I'm gonna give you my earplugs.
Okay.
And you're gonna hang on to them. And if I need them, just give them to
I
me.
stand by Dave anyway, so.
Okay, let me give them to you right now.
So how do you feel this close to going on stage?
Feels great. I think it's gonna be a really good show. We did a signing about an hour ago, and that totally bolstered our egos because there was a bunch of kids there that had come to see us. So at least we know we'll have a handful of fans out there instead of just a bunch of people going, "What the fuck is this?" It's gonna be good. It's gonna be very, very good. I can tell. Anything would be easier than last night. Last night we played in Las Vegas to a crowd of very, very, very jaded Las Vegasians and Las Vegasians? Yeah. People from Las Vegas. Las Vegasites. That's good. I like that. Anyway, no, it actually wasn't that bad, but people are definitely 100% here to have a good time. That I know. Ready?
Yeah.
You're expecting a present. Took my thing off. It should be okay, right? Yeah. I don't know.
I have a ton on me anyway.
Yeah, I like the hobby. It's crowded.
Breakfast of champions.
Anthony.
Oh. Is he back here?
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
You can get this locked?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Du kände ju också.
What brings us to Coachella? Basically the arts and the music. We all like the music here, you know. We basically came for that and to entertain people, you know. We're puppets, we like to entertain. So, you know.
I'm just here to score X. Is that wrong?
Well,
What?
I was trying not.
I tell the kids.
I was
to say
trying
no
not to be that
drugs.
direct, you know. We're not trying to tell them what we're trying to do here, you know.
What?
We're trying to keep it a secret about that, all right?
Oh, right.
Secret.
No, nobody's doing drugs here.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
you to know that.
We're
Oh, sure, it's
all
an arts and
innocent-
music festival. You
innocent
might think, hey,
kids,
maybe
we are.
somebody's getting a little high, but not here, buddy. This ain't Woodstock. This is Coachella, man.
Yeah, no Woodstock.
We
This
keep
is
it
none of
real. It's
that
all
stuff
organic,
with
completely
parents,
natural.
Everyone's fucking friendly. Everyone's being friendly. I've never met like this dude. I met him and I met him. I met her. I gave her a massage and it was so fucking cool. It was awesome. And another concert, they'd be like, "Get the fuck off me, motherfucker!"
I was enjoying it. It was fun.
It's an unusual experience, you know, because we've never done main stage before at any festival, and it was outdoors. So I think the main thing for us was to kind of keep it like a gig, you know, and keep all those elements in mind, you know, because you don't have the darkness, you don't have the kind of intimacy of having walls and a ceiling. So you've got to kind of try and keep the gig atmosphere going. And I feel like we totally did our best for that. Like really,
I think people were totally.
The crowd were cool.
You know, it's been great. You know, it's an amazing surroundings. You know, desert, mountains, palm trees.
It's totally unusual for a festival, isn't it?
And it's like, you know, especially when the only festivals we played are like UK ones where it generally rains. So, you know, it's been great. I mean,
it was different to playing a gig in a venue because it's very impersonal to play big thing. Like, you can't really concentrate on any individual because as soon as you take your eyes off one person, you're automatically kind of drawn into another person, and then there's so many of those people that you can't really do the same thing that you do in a venue.
Yeah, that's how I would describe it.
You have to kind of try and make up for the lost level of intimacy by kind of putting on a show and you know, you need to always bear in mind that like the field goes back, you know, way beyond what a normal venue would, and people are going to be drifting in and out. And you've got to still make sure that you're kind of focused and you're still entertaining people, kind of thing.
Seeing all that people that gathered today was amazing, and seeing all like having fun and jumping with us.
I think Coachella is really the festival for the music. The people who come here really comes for the music, not for all the bullshit or for all the fashion around the music. But like the music is the main thing that happens here. So it was like a huge party for us.
People just want to forget about the negative stuff that is happening around. So especially in these situations, these festivals have to happen. Because it sets people free and maybe it takes the fear away from them.
Today we have the red flag of the terrorism attack. Like it's the red warning, like the most dangerous. And it doesn't matter, like even though like 50,000 people are gonna come today here to gather together and support the music. It doesn't matter if it's red or green or yellow flag. No?
All the people make a difference, you know? And it's like, it's their own business. I'm not like an activist or a leader. I'm just a person with you know, that believes something. Like everybody believes something. And I just say what I believe. I'm not even trying to like convert anybody or convince anybody or like get approval for what I believe. Everybody know the truth. Some people don't, but the truth is the truth. You know, if you speak well about something you believe, and what you believe is in opposition to something that somebody else believes, and that belief serves them, like on a social level or a financial level, you know, they can be very unhinged by what you got to say.
We came here yesterday to check out the Pixies, which of course were genius, and saw some Radiohead, which is good. Looking forward to seeing Flaming Lips tonight. So far, I mean, it's a really beautiful place, right in the desert, middle of the desert, palm trees, mountains surrounding it. 110 degrees. And 110 degrees on stage.
So what's the crowd like here?
Beautiful, just lovely. I felt a great warm response. Yeah.
Coachella, you know, what do you think of it?
It's so beautiful. This is our triumphant return from I think 2 or 3 years ago when we were on the bill between Lamb and Gus Gus. To me, it feels peaceful in a troubled time. An oasis, as it were.
You listen to anybody else? Have you been...
I really haven't. I'm hoping to catch somebody right now.
Who are you hoping to go see tonight?
Well, Iggy. Is he playing? When does he play? Tonight?
Right now.
Ooh, I better go.
Just the amount of good bands that you're able to see in a day or two, it's pretty fun to sort of plot a course and see all different kinds of music.
Who did you see this year that you liked, or who are you going to see?
Well, first on my list, the Fiery Furnaces, Spoon tonight, MIA, I really want to see, the Blood Brothers, Bright Eyes.
What do you think of your performance? Like, how did it feel when you were up there?
It felt all right. It was surprisingly more fun than nerve-wracking. So I had an awesome time. It was sweet.
And have you guys done any of the European festivals? Or?
We actually played Glastonbury first on the second stage at 10 in the morning, and it was pouring rain. There were like 10 people out in front. It's kind of nice to come somewhere and not be bombarded with corporate sponsorship.
Yeah, it's getting rarer and rarer.
It is, yeah. I mean, the changeover of the names of all the stadiums, Qualcomm, you know, the list is endless. It's kind of depressing.
We are on a mission to rescue rock and roll, and it's a big responsibility. And when the call goes out, by God, we answer.
What they say? They said we need 10 minutes of explosive hard rock. And we said, okay. First we'll hit him with Fucker Gently. We'll smack him in the lips with Lee. And we'll take a big steamy tribute.
We'll take a steamy tribute?
Tribute. You're right, that wasn't a good sentence. But you know what I'm
Quit
saying.
looking at me! Quit looking at me!
What we're doing is trying to turn people onto the art or the act of recycling. So we've curated about 100 artists, had them out here, everybody from Hunter S. Thompson to Brennan Candy of Fugazi, Buff Monster, Mir One, and just got a lot of people who are into it. Basically use a 96-gallon recycling bin as a canvas and just sort of recreate them. So you have everybody from doing painting to integrating their surfboards to shooting it with a gun. So it's really, again, just trying to get people excited about recycling, integrate it into the event. So rather than trying to, guilt people about what they should probably do, it's more like, hey, this is a part of the event. It's some great art. It's an easy time to come over here, drop your bottles and cans, and check out what we have. I mean, the Hunter S. Thompson one, basically, he did the piece about 2 weeks before he passed away. So he basically shot it with a shotgun, and it's sort of like the BBs from the gun are still lodged into the actual can. So everybody kind of comes in and they want to see the Hunter S. Thompson can. The one over there from Bobby Holland is an amazing can. It's basically a mix of, sort of the good and the bad of society. And just spent a lot of time. I think he spent up to 2.5 months designing it. There's a guy over there who created a monster, put on the whole carpet, the horn, the teeth, the whole deal. It's really cool. Another guy over there did a submarine. Spent again another good month building it, bolted everything around. Has a telescope, has a bubble, the whole deal. There's just so many good ones. I mean, all the artists did a great job.
What's been the fan reaction? Like fans who are like Coachella.
They love it. We did a couple last year, and people really responded well. So we thought we'd raise the bar, do a lot more this year, and people really like it. So hopefully as the years continue, we just try to make it bigger and better. And I mean, it's a great crowd. I mean, you have so many influential people from around the world here, checking out the bands, checking out the artwork. And so just to go and be in front of these people, I just think with what we're doing here, having these people sort of take the message and what we're doing here, hopefully go back to where they live, be it in the LA, London, New York, wherever, and emulate kind of some of the ideas we have. So I mean, ideally at the end of the day, people go home, they design their own recycling bin. It's like some sort of ownership. It's going to take away from the festival. So besides the good memories of watching the bands and hanging out with their friends, they actually are inspired by different things going on, and hopefully this is one of them.
I know being from New York, this is like a real trip. It's like being in the middle of an oasis, And I think for foreigners and stuff, it's just they've never seen anything like it. So it's not just, the music obviously is really good, but it's more about just kind of this like fantasy vacation land kind of thing.
I think what's great about it also is that I probably knew like a quarter of the bands listed, but you can also go and see anything random, and you'll probably see something really new and good. Like, they're very, very open to kind of just letting new groups on. And, it's not just kind of groups that everybody knows. It's great.
It was the biggest show we've ever played.
I think so. It's probably the most people we've ever played for.
Yeah.
But when you play like a big festival, it's like, there's a zillion people there, and you get a sense that a lot of people have no idea really who you are. They just sort of like stopping by, which is really cool if you can win those people over. It's like a way to pick up a lot of new fans or whatever. So it's a very cool experience.
Just what is it that sets you apart? Like my mom, you'd be like, oh, it's a bunch of boys in eyeliner, and what does that set it apart from the other boys in eyeliner? You know what I mean?
I'm wearing eyeshadow.
Okay.
And sometimes we wear mascara.
I think what it is really is that you have one record that's kind of like a dance record, and you can really dance your way through. But the live show is a totally different beast. It's kind of us, able to really kind of just play as a rock band.
I like to think it's the songs, that are, people are latching onto the songs, and they're getting that aspect of it, and they're like, falling in love with the music, and they want to hear the songs. I think maybe that's it. It's not just
I think it's the critics or like, journalists that figure out ways to put things into categories and stuff like that. But all these bands, I don't really think sound that much alike. I don't think we sound like any of these other bands. I don't think they sound like each other, So, I mean, there's commonalities. For example, like, there's a keyboard, and there's 5 of us.
Ja, ja, zeker.
I gave it to a believer.
Have I got towel fluff all over my desk? No? Cool. Sorry, kid. Sorry. I know you could probably kick my ass anyway, so look.
Good luck, guys. Are you
Cool.
guys gonna come to LA?
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, I think we are going to be coming back.
So, how was the? You didn't expect this daytime performance?
No.
I mean, how was it?
Yeah, the good shit battle being sales on course and Arcadian Revelry is nice. But I thought, yeah, it's like
you have no idea what he just said.
Crab apples, I suppose.
What happened last night?
We went on and they pulled the plug, didn't they? But I heard it was a conspiracy. But he's into his conspiracy theories, like
it's total conspiracy theory, man. Total conspiracy
third
theory.
eyes and all that. I'm not superstitious. He is. He won't walk under ladders on Tuesdays.
Was this a conspiracy? What happened last night?
See, I'll tell you what happened last night. When we actually arrived,
FBI,
the promoters actually figured out that they recognized John, and he was the guy that like did something to.
He's on the child sex offenders list.
And they were like, yeah, blame it all on John.
You got a license for that thing, buddy?
So how did you make it happen? What did what did you guys say?
I looked very uncomfortable on my drum stool because I just had to I had to put myself about a bit and get a little bit busy, but I didn't mind. It was all for a good cause. But my ass is a little bit sore now. But hey.
but as far as getting this show today, how did you just lay down the law? Did you
I couldn't name my guitar.
I think they wanted us to play. Yeah. They wanted us to play. We played for 1.5 tracks last night anyway, and it was over the curfew. They paid for that, and so I think they just wanted us to play. So.
Why did you like it?
I loved it. It was great. How did you get the word out there? How did they get the word out there? I mean, you had a packed
None of them were fans. All our fans come yesterday.
Right.
I think they had the right time.
Day, night, what do you prefer?
Night.
Yeah, night.
We're still waking up, do you know what I
What's planned for tonight for you guys? Who are you going to go see? Who are you trying to catch?
Iggy. Yeah, waking up a bit more as well.